Hartford, it's time to get loud and sing it with me. This is Monster Jam.
We're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. We're not nameless, we're not faceless, we were born for greatness. They say that I'm reckless, because I'm relentless. You spit on my face and crush on my name and taking my life in vengeance. Yeah, you could try and blame us and try and take what's sacred, but we're not nameless, we're not faceless.
Hartford, Connecticut, welcome to Monster Jam! We're kicking it off with our very first competition, the adrenaline-driven JCB Racing, where our 8 superstars were seeded into a bracket earlier today by a random draw. We start out with 8, then we get down to 4 semifinalists, but we're looking for those fastest 2 that want those first 8 crucial points towards the BKT Overall Event Championship here tonight. So Hartford, who's ready for adrenaline and JCB Racing? In the red lane, make some noise for John Zimmer in Zombie. Taking on his opponent in the black lane, Matt Cody in Gravedigger. A 9-time matchup between these 2 drivers as each one of them looks to secure their spot in the semifinal round. Matt Cody making it to the finals earlier today, looking to repeat those actions. John Zimmer looking to take the track. Let's go green! Your winner is John Zimmer in Zombie. Trouble on the track for Matt Cody and Gravedigger on that last turn right there, coming around to that finish line. It is John Zimmer advancing on. Once again, advancing on to the semifinal round is John Zimmer in Zombie. Next up, she's bringing the sparkle and the speed. In the red lane, it's Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. Get those Toro horns ready. In the black lane, it's Chelsea Van Cleve in El Toro Loco. A battle right here between 2 speedy competitors. A battle of the beasts between these 2 monster trucks. Let's see, who will it be? Your winner is Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash.
Once again, advancing on from that race is Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. Our third matchup here in JCB Racing Round 1. In the red lane, make some noise for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. Up against his opponent in the black lane, Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. It's a new track, a new event indeed. Already a different semifinal, shaking it up, but the best racing record by Terminal Velocity up against Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy, who's gotten himself 6 JCB Racing wins so far here this season. It's a new track. We've seen these competitors. Only one winner. Let's go green! Your winner is Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. Monster Jam fans, Plain Crazy Montana Robbins advances on because I'm getting word from our officials, Terminal Velocity John Zimmer Jr. did knock that Monster Jam turn cone, which means his opponent advances on. Monster Jam fans, advancing on to that semifinal round is Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy. You can see our USHRA tech official fixing that Monster Jam turn cone. For our friends over here on this side of the arena, that turn cone was knocked out of its flowered parameter, which means your opponent advances on if that's moved throughout the competition. But we've got one final matchup to go. Make some noise for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. He's taking on his opponent, Angelina Knock in Megalodon. A 6-time matchup here in the final matchup for round 1. Triton Robbins in Crazy Train looking to secure his spot to take on his younger brother. But Angelina Knock is hungry for that spot too. Let's go green! Your winner is Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. An exciting round 1 of JCB Racing already underway. We saw that matchup just go down where Crazy Train takes the win over Megalodon, and it will be a battle of the Robbins brothers as we see Triton Robbins and Crazy Train take on Montana Robbins and Plain Crazy, where we saw that Monster Jam turn cone take out Terminal Velocity. But first, we also are going to see Zombie take on Sparkle Smash. You see them getting ready at the line, where we saw trouble on the track for Matt Cody and Gravedigger, securing John Zimmer's spot in the finals, where he will battle it out up against Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash.
All right, Hartford, welcome to the semifinal round of JCB Racing. We started out with 8 superstars, and now we're down to the fastest 4, but we're looking for those fastest 2 finalists that want those 8 first crucial points towards the BKT Overall Event Championship here tonight. So Hartford, who's ready for more JCB Racing?
Hartford, make some noise for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. She's looking to take the win over John Zimmer in Zombie. Let's go green! too close to call. We've got to take it to the super glue, glued to the action replay. Keep your eyes up on that video board as our officials review that footage to see which one of these drivers had their two Big AT tires cross that finish line first. A close race, but I'm getting word your winner is Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash advances on, but a battle of the brothers out on the track, a sibling rivalry brought to life here in the semifinal round as we get to see Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy battle it out up against Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. It's not often that we get to see sibling rivalry brought to life, but we all know that victory is just a little more sweet when it's up against your sibling. Two speedy racers, only room for one. Let's go green! Your winner is Triton Robbins in a Crazy Train.
Hartford, Connecticut, welcome to the final round of JCB Racing. We started out with 8 of the fastest superstars, and now we're down to the fastest 2. And they're vying out for those first 8 crucial points towards the BKT Overall Event Championship here tonight. So Hartford, who's ready to meet your JCB Racing final contenders?
A second-generation driver with 11 JCB Racing wins. Make some noise for Triton Robbins in a Crazy Train. A background in racing and 7 JCB Racing wins under her belt this season. Give it up for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. Well, a repeat for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train, finding himself once again in the final round of JCB Racing. Jamie Sullivan looking to take away that streak of wins. Let's go green! Your winner is Triton Robbins in a Crazy Train. Triton Robbins in Crazy Train gets his 12th JCB Racing win, proving to the rest of the competition he is not one to be underestimated. Hartford, keep up that energy. The fastest driver out on the track for the second time here this weekend. Triton Robbins takes those first 8 points of the event.
Triton Robbins in Crazy Train. It feels like you have found your new home in JCB Racing. This seems to be one of those competitions that just happens to be your niche. So what is it that you do to really make sure that you get that racing win?
Well, it's real technical, the track. It's been really loose, so I noticed that steering real quick into the turns has definitely got me a head start over the overdrivers. But you know what? This Monster Jam truck, it is dialed in to race. I was having a little issues there, going 3 rounds back to back to back. It was getting real hot, so I wanted to get it cooled off before I got that final round to make sure it ran perfect to the final round.
And it definitely paid off for you because you just happened to win those first 8 points. And now we're coming up to our next competition, Monster Jam 2-Wheel Skills Challenge, where you get to actually showcase the talents that you have. So what other tricks do you have up your sleeve?
Well, you know what? This pod earlier did a couple 2-wheel skills off the top, walked it back and forth. It looks like it's changed a little bit, so my plan of attack is going to be a lot different. But you know what? Regardless, it's going to be a great show this afternoon. So who's ready for some 2-wheel skills?
An exciting competition already underway, and we've seen Triton Robin secure his spot in first place with a total of 8 points. Sparkle Smash Jamie Sullivan in second. And take a look at the video board, because this BKT overall event leaderboard is exactly how we're going to total and accumulate these points as we move on throughout the event. So we've got a 2-way tie right now for third place between Plain Crazy and Zombie. And check it out, a 4-way tie for 5th place between El Toro Loco, Gravedigger, Megalodon, and Terminal Velocity, each one of them having a total of 2 points. But there's going to be 8 more points up for grabs, and that's coming up here in the 2-wheel skills competition. Now, in this competition, you are going to get to be the judges. We want to use your smartphones at judgeszone.com. And you know what? We're going to let the drivers show you exactly how they pull off those maneuvers.
Monster Jam stop, that's what we're trying to balance. The front 2 tires of the Monster Jam truck. You gotta come up to the approach. Can't go too fast, but you can't go too slow. Just gotta give it that right amount of throttle. And the truck will just come up on its end, and from there, you just gotta stay calm, go back and forth between the shifter, walk it forward, walk it back, maybe even get a nice little trick out of it.
A moonwalk is where we get the truck up on its nose and actually walk it back and forth, possibly up a ramp or doing crazy little stunts to try and get into maybe a combo.
Bicycle is when you can get the Monster Jam truck on 2 wheels and ride it like a bicycle.
We know that a lot of you guys come here with your family and your friends, and I got such a fun new group of Monster Jam fans right here. We got some cousins in the house. We got Tommy, we got Enzo, and we got Charlie. Are you guys having fun so far here today?
I'm having a blast.
Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Enzo, what do you think of the racing? That was pretty cool.
It's awesome.
I love it. So you guys are the perfect group. Yeah, we got to prepare for our race, remember? We've got 3 trucks. So take a look up at the video board, and we're going to have our animated trucks right here, and it's going to be a race. Yes, and we're going to kick it off. It's Zombie, JCB Digatron, and Sparkle Smash. So who do you think is going to win? Tommy, who do you think?
I think Sparkle Smash.
Enzo, who you picking?
Sparkle Smash.
Charlie, who are you going to pick?
The train monster truck.
That's a really good guess because Crazy Train won our actual race. But what do you think? You think it's going to be Sparkle Smash, Zombie, or JCB?
Sparkle Smash.
Okay, 3-way agreement. I love it. Let's start the race. Kick it off. 3, 2, 1. Keep your eye up on the screen. Let's see how it goes. A good start, but a good start for JCB Digatron. He's in the lead. Oh no.
The cart that it's racing.
Sparkle Smash is having a tough time, Charlie. You think she could still win?
Yeah, I want to win too.
Okay, good. Tommy, you feeling confident in your pick still?
I mean, she's in third, so I don't really know. Oh,
I know, tough around the corner. Oh, check it out. She wins. Sparkle Smash won the race. You guys got it right. Give me a high five. Good guess. You guys are great guessers. And you know what, Tommy, we were talking a second ago, and you told me you wanted to potentially to meet somebody. Who are we talking about?
Gravedigger.
We're talking about the driver of Gravedigger. You said you might want to meet the driver. Would that be fun? Enzo, do you want to meet the drivers too?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I want to give you guys this. This is 4 tickets for you guys, your family, everybody who came with you. You guys are going to the post-show meet and greet. You're going to get to meet Gravedigger and all of the drivers here on Arena Championship Series Central. Oh, you're so sweet. Tommy, thanks so much. You guys are going to have a blast. Give me a high five. Give me a high five, Charlie. And you guys are going to get to meet the drivers. Check out that QR code. Scan it, because you too can have a chance to buy tickets for our meet and greet. But we do stop sales at halftime, so you want to snag those tickets while they're there. Grab them, scan that QR code, and you can meet the drivers. Did you want to tell everybody to have fun?
What?
You want to tell everyone have fun? Say have fun.
Have fun, everyone, and clap your hands.
You heard him. Give it up for these 3. They're going to meet the drivers. You can join them too. Check it out on the video board. We are ready to get back to our Monster Jam action, but before we do so, it is time for our 2-wheel skills competition. Now, you're going to be the judges for this competition, and Karina is getting you guys set to be those official judges at judgeszone.com. Karina, how's it going in the stands?
It's going great, and that's right. So Hartford is going to be your time to shine. We're going to need your help to determine who will win the 2-wheel skills challenge by using those smartphones and heading over to judgeszone.com. You will enter the code HAR and click that yellow submit button. When you see that big old BKT tire on your screen, you're going to slide it up or down to the number of your choosing. We'll accumulate your scores into one single number that will be awarded to that driver for that competition. But remember the moves that the drivers explained, and keep that in mind, because that's what you're going to need to score at judgeszone.com. And remember, you only have 20 seconds to get those scores locked in. So Hartford, who's ready to get tricky with Monster Jam 2-Wheel Skills Challenge?
Up first, make some noise at the black and green wrecking machine. It's Matt Cody in Gravedigger. He's got the steering wheel out the window on the track, Hartford.
With one foot in the gas and one in the grave, it's Matt Cody, Gravedigger. Hartford, it is your time to shine because scoring is now open. Head on over to judgeszone.com and use the code HAR.
Retrieving that steering wheel after tossing it out the window. A joy for our fans, 115, 16, 17. I know you guys saw that, but an absolutely crazy move, but to be expected from Matt Cody here in Gravedigger, laying down an absolutely fantastic run. It is tough to be first one out in this competition, but to pull off two successful maneuvers, I'm excited to see what score you guys decided that run deserved. Let's check it out. The score for Matt Cody in Gravedigger is a great score, 9.229. That is your score to beat. Next to hit the track, make some noise for Chelsea Van Cleve in El Toro Loco.
Balancing on only two hooves, it's Chelsea Van Cleve, El Toro Loco. Hartford, it's time to scan the QR code on the video screen. Head on over to judgeszone.com and lock your scores in now for El Toro Loco.
Chelsea Van Cleve in El Toro Loco, showing off her two-wheel skills here, two successful attempts. And she's looking to take that high score away from Gravedigger, but fantastic to get to see her move those technical maneuvers. She's used to being on those big stadium floors, and she's just proving exactly how versatile of a driver she is, pulling out those two-wheel skills here. Two successful attempts in up against some tough competition, but with you as the judges, Chelsea Van Cleve is looking to rise to that top. We got your scores locked in. Let's check it out. The score for Chelsea Van Cleve in El Toro Loco is, it's a solid score, 7.262. Right now, that's good enough for second place. Next to hit the track, he's got 18 wins in this competition, John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity.
The combo king getting diabolical on the track, John Zimmer Jr., terminal velocity. Now remember, Hartford, you have 20 seconds to get your scores locked in. So head on over to judgeszone.com and lock your scores in now for terminal velocity.
You know, I gotta give it to the fans who know they gotta get a snack before they watch this run. John Zimmer Jr., terminal velocity, you gotta have popcorn for a run like that. You gotta sit back, watch those crazy combos. In Hartford, you brought the energy. You cheered after that first attempt. It was only just one attempt, but John Zimmer Jr. strings those maneuvers together, making combinations. Without those BKT tires leaving the track, he's able to count that only as one attempt, going in for the second. Up against some tough competition here. We got the current score to beat, Matt Cody and Gravedigger. It's a 9.229. The score for John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity is... That's a 9.565. We have a new leader. Next up, get those shark attacks ready. It's Angelina Knock in Megalodon. Angelina Knock in Megalodon. Looks like she's going for a stoppie there on that move. Couldn't get quite the bite she needed with those BKT tires on the track, but she's lining up, feeling out her spot for a second attempt. I am getting word could be potential transmission issues for Megalodon Angelina Knock. She could be battling that, fighting her way through. Will she make that second attempt?
Let's get those scores locked in for Angelina Knock in Megalodon. Scoring is now open for Angelina Knock in Megalodon, so scan the QR code and head on over to judgeszone.com.
She's popping out of that truck, giving the fans a sign of broken breakage. We told you it might be some transmission issues. Whatever that story is with Megalodon, our pit reporter Karina will give us the latest scoop, but we really saw Angelina Knock fighting through that, and we saw and kind of heard that angry shark out on the track, and she probably had some communication with her team as well. Tried to push through, but one attempt was in the books. So we've got your scores locked in. Let's check it out. The score for Angelina Knock in Megalodon is... It's a 4.043 right now. That's good enough for fourth place.
Man, oh man, what a run on our two-wheel skills competition. I'm standing by with my new friend Joshua here, And Joshua is here to celebrate his birthday with Monster Jam. That's the best way to do it, because mine is tomorrow. But speaking of, we're going to celebrate it in a fun way because we're going to play a game called Head-to-Head. How it works is we're going to put up a timer on the video board. It's 15 seconds. And I want you to name as many animals as you can. Hartford, you're going to have to help him out. And you're going to go up against one of our drivers. Are you ready, Joshua?
Yes, ma'am. Let's get it.
All right, let's get it. Let's put up that timer on the video board. And remember, Hartford, you got to help him out. As many animals as you can think of. All right, you ready? 3, 2, 1, rattle them off.
Cat, horse, iguana, dog, horse, sheep, goat, spiders, snakes, bearded dragon, rabbits. Help me out here, guys.
Time. Hey, 9 is pretty good. That's not bad. That's not bad, Joshua. And now you're going to go up against one of our drivers. Let's see who that is.
Lion, tiger, bear, cat, dogs, manatees, sea lions, giraffe, elephants,
Wow, you went up against Megalodon. She's got you by 2, but because you were such a good sport and you are celebrating your birthday, I'm not gonna let you go home empty-handed. I'm giving you this gift card to Texas Roadhouse so you can have yourself a fly birthday dinner after Monster Jam. Sound like a plan?
Sounds like a plan to me. Thank you.
You are so welcome. And of course, Hartford, we can't let you go home empty-handed because you're gonna scan the QR code that we're gonna put up on the video board and you'll be able to take home a free appetizer. So scan that QR code now and make sure that you lock in that free appetizer.
Next up, looking to take 2 competition wins in a row, Trayton Robbins in Crazy Train. Hartford, if you want to hear that train horn, let's see those conductors in the stands.
Let's see those train arms in the air for Triton Robbins, Crazy Train. Scoring is now open, and if you'd like to help this conductor out, it's time to lock your scores in now at judgeszone.com.
I gotta say, a fantastic run from Triton Robbins coming off of the win. 8 points already in his name for that JCB Racing win, but he knew he had to come out here. He had to pull out the combos. It's exactly what he did for you Hartford Monster Jam fans. He needs that top score with the potential of taking 2 competition wins in a row. This is the break that Triton Robbins is looking for here in Crazy Train. He delivered there, giving you guys 2 combinations for his 2 attempts. So let's check it out. We got that current score to beat right now, held by John Zimmer Jr. in terminal velocity. It's a score of a 9.565. The score for Triton Robbins in a Crazy Train is... It's a solid score. It's a 9.020. Right now, that's good enough for 3rd place. Next up, she's bringing the sparkle and the speed. Make some noise for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash.
Mythical unicorn showing you what she's got. It's Jamie Sullivan, Sparkle Smash! Hartford, Connecticut, you have 20 seconds to get your scores locked in. Head on over to judgeszone.com and lock your scores in now for Sparkle Smash.
This run in particular, I think, is a perfect example of why the fans love to watch Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. You see her taking that Monster Jam truck up that back ramp, and even when you think she's not about to push it, she pushes that limit. Look at it, take it, getting the most out of those attempts because she knows she's got to do a lot to impress you Monster Jam fans. Hopefully she did. She needs your scores locked in at judgeszone.com right now. So let's check out the official score. The score for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash is... another great score. It's a 9.055, and right now, that's good enough for 3rd place. Next up, clear the tarmac. Make some noise for Montana Robbins in Plain Crazy.
Let's get those scores locked in for Montana Robbins playing crazy. I'm going to scan that QR code on the video board and get your scores locked in. Hartford, you have 20 seconds.
Montana Robbins in playing crazy, pulling off that successful second attempt there in the two-wheel skills competition. You saw him on the first attempt, but he is determined, heads back for that second attempt, pulls off a great maneuver up on two BKT tires. Looking super comfortable, super confident out there, and sometimes that second redeeming attempt can be enough. Let's see where it lands him in the competition based off of your score. The score for Montana Robbins in playing crazy is a 6.017. That lands him in 6th place. Last but not least, let's see the zombie arms for John Zimmer in Zombie.
Giving you some ghoulish handstands here on the track, it's John Zimmer in Zombie. Hartford, if you'd like to give a zombie a nice, ghoulish, tasty treat, then lock your scores in now for him at judgeszone.com.
You know, I don't know what it is. It's the perfect combination between the jaw on Zombie, the crazy zombie arms, and the skill John Zimmer brings behind the wheel of that 12,000-pound Monster Jam truck. In the two-wheel skills challenge, he's able to pull off some maneuvers that I think look extra cool because of that truck, but it definitely takes the skill to pull it off. You guys have your scores locked in. Let's check it out. The score for John Zimmer in Zombie is a 7.975. That's good enough for 5th place. In Hartford, that means your winner of the two-wheel skills competition is John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity takes home his 19th win in this competition.
John Zimmer Jr., this feels like deja vu from this afternoon, because once again, Triton Robbins takes the first 8 points, and here you are again, taking the second 8 points in the competition. So now that we have gotten so close, what is the strategy to continue for the rest of the event tonight?
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm out of the running for overall. I think I got about 10 points right now, maybe. I'm not too sure. Not really good at math, but hey, we got one more event coming up, or competition coming up, and that's freestyle. I plan to just let that thing hang out. We got all night to put it back together. Seems to be working so far for me.
And when it comes to the competition of freestyle, what is the thought process? Like, how is it that you put your tricks together along with getting the speed and momentum?
Well, the pods changes every single weekend. We got different dirt, different steepness of these pods, different stuff that changes. We just got to stay consistent. That's how you do it out here on this track. We got halftime coming up, and then the boys with FMX are going to let those things fly in the sky. The louder you guys get, the crazier their tricks are. But freestyle is after that. That's what everybody knows Monster Jam 4. I'm fired up, ready to go. I know you guys have been loud all night. We are almost done. We guys having some fun?
Give it up one more time for John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity.
An exciting half of our event already underway, so that means it's time for Monster Jam halftime. We encourage you to use this time to get up, stretch your feet, head out to the concourse, maybe get a snack, a drink, and check out our Monster Jam merchandise only available at our events. You can take a piece of Monster Jam home with you. You can take a Monster Jam license. We've got plenty of fun on the concourse. But after you check that out, you're going to want to make your way back to your seats, because when we return, we're not only going to get the inside scoop from Karina with our Northern Tool Pit report, but we also are going to get to see the superstars of freestyle motocross battle it out in the best trick competition. You guys will be the judges of that once again. So enjoy Monster Jam halftime. Step out onto that concourse and make your way back to your seats for our Monster Jam action still to come. And Greg Duffy.
That's right, Hartford. It's time to meet the superstars of freestyle motocross. These four incredible daredevils are going to take to the skies and fly from one side of the arena to the other, giving you 3 rounds of tricks to get ready for that best trick competition coming up in just a few minutes. But remember, we only have one rule here at Monster Jam. The louder you get, the higher they fly. So Hartford fans, get ready to meet our superstars of freestyle motocross. Kicking off the first round of tricks, we have Nick Desmond. Up next to the ramp, turning on that corner, here you have him, Hartford, TJ Tiffany. Up next to the ramp, we have Mike Angerman. And last, but certainly not least, Greg Duffy. So what do you say, Hartford? Let's make some noise for freestyle motocross. It's Nick Desmond with what we like to call a switchblade. Mike Angerman with an almost near lazy boy. Double-handed seat grab from Greg Duffy. What do you say, Hartford? Make some noise! Now, Hartford, our professionals have been riding for several years. They are very professional. So, if you are not an expert, don't try this at home. Hartford, we still got one more round. Make some noise! Then we got a lazy boy from TJ Tiffany. Then we got a cliffhanger from Mike Angerman. And Greg Duffy cranking it up a notch. And now our fellas are nice and warmed up. Warmed up. You guys ready? Like the sound of that. So Hartford, do you want some more? Well, more is what you're gonna get, because it's time for the best trick competition of freestyle motocross. where our 4 superstars will take to the skies and fly from one side of the arena to the other, giving you their best stylish trick. And we're gonna need your help to determine who will win the best trick competition by using those smartphones and heading over to judgeszone.com and locking in your score for each one of our superstars. So Hartford, who's ready for the best trick competition?
Let's kick things off with our first rider. Make some noise for Nick Desmond. Nick Desmond is from Norfolk, Massachusetts. He's been riding freestyle motocross for 19 years. He's been a part of the Monster Jam family for a total of 4 years, and today he's bringing you his best trick on his Yamaha YZ.
Let's get those scores locked in for Nick Desmond. Giving you the kiss of death. And if you like that trick, it's time to lock your scores in now at judgeszone.com.
Nick Desmond taking that tough job of kicking off the competition, but you also have a tough job too, being the official judges of the best trick competition. This score that you submit for Nick Desmond will set the bar for the rest of the 3 riders and determine the score they need to beat. So let's check it out. The score for Nick Desmond is, it's an 8.168. That is the score to beat. Up next, let's hear it for TJ Tiffany. TJ Tiffany's from Orlando, Florida. He's an international stunt rider, and he has been a part of some of the highest grossing movies in America, such as Bad Boys for Life, Avengers Endgame, and you might even catch him on this season of Outer Banks. Today, he's bringing you his best trick on his Kawasaki KX450.
Let's get those scores locked in for TJ Tiffany. Cranking it up a notch here in the best trick competition with a backflip. Head on over to judgeszone.com and let them know what you thought by locking those scores in now.
TJ Tiffany turning up the heat in the best trick competition, looking to do enough to knock Nick Desmond out of that running in his first place spot. Definitely looking for a higher score to take the lead, pulling out a trick like that. So we've got the current score to beat right now. It's held by Nick Desmond. It's a score of an 8.168. The score for TJ Tiffany is, it's a 9.334. We have a new leader. But we've got our next rider ready to go. Make some noise for Mike Angerman. Mike Angerman is from Mays Landing, New Jersey. Throughout his career, Mike showcased his skills like he's doing today on his KTN 250. He's been a part of various motocross events across his career, and he's been with the Monster Jam family for 15 years.
Let's get those scores locked in for Mike Angerman. Giving you a no-hands backflip. It's time to head on over to judgeszone.com. Let him know what you thought of his no-hands backflip compared to TJ's.
A little bit of a I can do anything you can do better type of situation with Mike Angerman going third here in the best trick competition. Pulling off a backflip, adding in the extra layer of difficulty, just adding it in, seeing if it can bump up the score a little bit. So let's check it out. We got the current score to beat held by TJ Tiffany. It's a score of a 9.334. The score for Mike Angerman is, check it out, a 9.567. We have a new leader. But Hartford, we've got one rider to go. Make some noise for Greg Duffy. Greg Duffy's from Graysonville, Maryland. He's a 2016 Nitro World Games winner. He performed the world's first double front flip in a professional competition while at Nitro Games in Salt Lake City. Today, he's bringing you his best trick on his Kawasaki KX 450.
Let's get those scores locked in for Greg Duffy. Giving you a heel clicker backflip. Head on over to judgeszone.com and let him know what you thought of his heel clicker backflip compared to Mike's and TJ's backflips.
Just when you think it can't get any crazier, Greg Duffy hits the ramp and turns it up a few notches here in the best trick competition. Definitely looking to knock Mike Angerman out of the running, but with a high score, can he do it? We've got your official scores locked in. Mike Angerman is the score to beat. It's a score of a 9.567. The score for Greg Duffy is a 9.793. Hartford, give it up for your winner of the best trick competition, Greg Duffy.
Way to go, Hartford. I just want to ask you something. I'm pretty sure the boys also want to know. Do you want some more? TJ, Hartford wants some more. So what do you got?
Man, we're having fun. Hartford, you guys having fun up there? All right. The boys and I up next here, we're going to do something called FMX trains. We're going to try to get as close as we can together, try to get us all up in the air at the same time. I want you guys to clap your hands, stomp your feet, make some noise for the boys.
Hartford, you heard the man. It's time to make some noise for the boys because it's time for the grand finale of Freestyle Motocross, where our four superstars will take to the skies and fly from one side of the arena to the other in a single file train formation. And we only have one rule here at Monster Jam. The louder you get, the higher they fly. So buckle up, Monster Jam fans, because they're about to take flight. Engines on, Hartford. They want to hear you make some noise for the boys. Remember, for these FMX trains to work, you gotta get as loud as you can as soon as you see those riders hit that ramp. Get ready, Hartford. They're rounding the corner. Hartford, make some noise for the boys. That was pretty good, Hartford. That was not bad at all. But I want you guys to get so loud. You blow the roof off of the XL Center. I want all of Connecticut to hear you cheering for FMX. Get ready, Hartford. Blow the roof off. Let all of Connecticut hear you. Now that was a lot better. They're coming back around, but they want to know, Hartford, do you want to see them one more time? Hartford, you guys have been absolutely fabulous all night long. You've been so loud. And this is the moment to get the loudest because you asked so nicely. The boys heard you, and you shall receive. Let's put Put your hands together one final time for Freestyle Motocross. Nick Desmond, TJ Tiffany, Mike Angerman, and for the second time this weekend, your best trick competition winner, Greg Duffy. Greg Duffy, 2 for 3 here so far in Hartford. How do you maintain that momentum to keep winning that best trick competition?
Oh, you know, it's pretty easy when we got some of the best fans in the world out here making a bunch of noise and keeping us motivated.
That is exactly correct. And so how long did it take for you to develop these different variations of backflips?
Oh, I'd say a couple months for each one. You know, it's definitely a lot of hard work, dedication, and drive. And you know, we fall down, we get back up. It's just part of the game. But yeah, being out here in front of you awesome fans just makes it that much better when we do this.
And what exactly was it that made you want to become a freestyle motocross rider?
So I grew up racing. I raced for about 20 years, and one of my good friends, Travis Pastrana, actually approached me and thought that I'd be all right at freestyle motocross. And here I am now performing for you guys, some of the best fans in the world. And make some more noise, guys. We got freestyle monster trucks coming up next, and they're about to tear it up.
You heard the man, so let's make some noise one final time. Your best trick winner, Greg Duffy. We have reached the pinnacle of the evening. This is Monster Jam Freestyle. Hungry for points more than brains, it's John Zimmer, Zombie! Scoring is now open at judgeszone.com, kicking it off in an amazing way. If you liked what you saw, head on over there and lock your scores in now.
John Zimmer in Zombie. I don't know about you guys, definitely had my jaw to the floor on that last move. Major air there for Team Zombie up on the pod, and especially following such a fiery freestyle run from John Zimmer. He knows how to hit the gate and kick off the freestyle competition in the perfect way. So let's see exactly what you thought that run earned. The score for John Zimmer in Zombie is... it's a solid score at 8.404. That is your score to beat. Up next, she's looking for those Toro horns in the stands. Give it up for Chelsea Van Cleve in El Toro Loco.
No matador in the world can withstand the power of Chelsea Van Cleve, El Toro Loco. Hartford, it's time to scan that QR code on the video board. You got 20 seconds to lock your scores in now for El Toro Loco.
Chelsea Van Cleve in El Toro Loco. I gotta say, I am so impressed with her ability to be able to adapt to this track. Give it up for her. Keep up that energy, Hartford, because we see Chelsea Van Cleve absolutely adapting, coming from those stadium floors to an arena. Not all of our drivers can adapt like that. We see her doing a fantastic job of that, so let's check out the scores. The score for Chelsea Van Cleve in El Toro Loco is... It's a 7.580. That's good enough for second place. Next up, buckle your seatbelts. This plane might have a little turbulence. Make some noise for Montana Robbins in Plane Crazy.
From the airport straight to the track, it's Montana Robbins, Plane Crazy. And Hartford, if you'd like to help this Monster Jam pilot out, it's time to lock your scores in now for him at judgeszone.com.
Hartford, give it up for Montana Robbins in Plane Crazy. One thing I love about this freestyle run is we see him hit that ramp with such speed, a crazy save in the latter half of his run, coming off that pod on the ramp and able to save it, land it up on two tires, adding in that two-wheel maneuvers into freestyle, which I know you Monster Jam fans love. So let's check out the scores. We got him locked in. The score for Montana Robbins in Plane Crazy is a solid score of 7.816. Right now, that lands him in second place.
All right, so I have my friend Nelly here, and as you can see, Nelly looks amazing, and she's gonna help tell me who is coming up next in freestyle. So Nelly, this driver is magical, she's fierce, and she's glittery. It's Jamie Sullivan in
Sparkle Smash!
That's right, Sparkle Smash!
She's lining up for the Morgan & Morgan backflip.
Ending her run in the most magical way possible, it's Jamie Sullivan, Sparkle Smash! Scoring is now open at judgeszone.com. You have 20 seconds, Hartford. Get those scores locked in now.
Hartford, check it out on the super glue, glued to the action replay. A Morgan & Morgan backflip done to perfection. The momentum just speaks to the force headed into that backflip, the power behind Sparkle Smash and Jamie Sullivan, a driver who's absolutely fearless and not afraid to push it to that ragged edge. But it all comes down to this, to your scores. Was it enough? We're about to find out. We got that current score to beat. Right now, it's held by John Zimmer in Zombie. It's a score of an 8.404. The score for Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash is... Keep up the energy, Hartford. 9.194. Jamie Sullivan is your new leader.
Man, oh man. We're gonna take a look up at that video board and see how the competition of freestyle is faring out in points. As you can see, Sparkle Smash smashed her way to the top with a 9.194, followed by our ghoulish creature Zombie with an 8.404. Plain Crazy in third with a 7.816. And in fourth place, we have El Toro Loco with a 7.580. But as you can see, we still have 4 more empty slots to go. So hang on tight, because we still got a lot more freestyle coming your way. Man, oh man, I've been standing by with my new friend Gavin, and what did you think about that Morgan & Morgan backflip?
I think it was pretty cool.
I think it was pretty cool too, and like she almost had it. She almost did another flip completely.
Yeah, it was unlucky.
It was a little bit unlucky, but you know what? She is on the top of the points right now, but what we're gonna do is I wanna test your knowledge a little bit, because we're doing a little Monster Jam trivia, and one of our drivers is gonna ask you a question. Okay. Sound like a plan?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see who the driver is.
Hey, Monster Jam fans, Jamie Sullivan here, and it's time for some Monster Jam trivia. What type of fuel do Monster Jam trucks use? Is it A, electricity, B, normal gasoline, C, race fuel, or D, chocolate milk? If you know the answer, let me hear it.
All right, Gavin, what do you think the answer is? A, electricity, B, normal gas, C, race fuel, or D, chocolate milk?
It's definitely chocolate milk.
Come on now, it can't be. Come on, what do you think the answer really is?
Race fuel.
Race fuel. Let's see if you got it right.
If you can see, you got it. So now, time for more Monster Jam.
That was fantastic work, and you know, you're already looking stylish with the awesome glasses, so I'm gonna give you this hat to match, because I mean, the colors actually do match your glasses. And now you gotta stick around, because we still got a lot more freestyle coming your way.
Next up, it's time to clear the waters. Let's see those shark attacks for Angelina Knock in Megalodon. The clock is paused in the run. Looks like she can refire. This shark keeps swimming, Hartford. Keep it up for Angelina Knock.
Let's see those shark bites for Angelina Knock, Megalodon. Scoring is now open for our Predator of the Sea, and if you liked what you saw, head on over to judgeszone.com and lock your scores in now.
What a freestyle run from Angelina Knock in Megalodon. It is just so fun to watch her on the track. We saw her get that crazy save up over the pod, and then we got to see her drive backwards over the pod. We saw her try some new maneuvers out there. It's an absolutely fearless run from Angelina Knock in the freestyle competition. She's feeding off your energy, Hartford. Let's see what you think that run deserves. The score for Angelina Knock in Megalodon is, it's a great score, a 7.341. That's good enough for 5th place. You know what those bells mean. Make some noise for Matt Cody in Gravedigger. He's giving the signal. He wants to keep that run going. We paused the clock, but he's good to go. Gravedigger might not be dealing with a full truck running in all cylinders. We got that clock paused at 48 seconds. I am getting word that concludes his run, but he's eligible for a score. Hartford, give it up for Matt Cody in Gravedigger. A fantastic freestyle run by Matt Cody and Gravedigger. Check it out on the Super Glue Glued to the Action replay. It is crazy the momentum that takes him over, but what I want you to notice is the wheels are spinning. That's Matt Cody trying to keep that run going, and you saw him signal. He wanted to keep it up. He wanted to keep it going. He didn't fill the clock, but an epic run of what we saw, so I can't wait to see what you scored this run. We got a lot of energy here in the XL Center. Let's check out that score. The score. Current score to beat is Sparkle Smash with a 9.194. The score for Matt Cody and Gravedigger is a fantastic score, a 9.006. Right now, that lands him in 2nd place.
So Hartford, I am here with my new friend Vivian, and Vivian is gonna play an awesome game with me called Finish the Lyric. And I already explained to her how it works. We're gonna play a song, and then you are going to finish the lyric when you see that blank line. Are you ready, Vivian?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yes, and you're gonna win a prize for your grandson, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
All right, DJ, spin that song.
Sing it?
Yep, sing it.
And when the night falls, I want to dance with somebody. I want to feel the heat with somebody. Yeah, I want to dance with somebody. With somebody who loves me.
Yes, Vivian! And trust me, all of Monster Jam loves you, and they love your grandson. You just won him a plushie. Here we go. This is for you, Papa. Look, Grandma won you a plushie. So stick around, because we still got a lot more freestyle coming your way.
It's time to get loud for our next competitor, John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity.
The score is locked in for John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity. Hartford, it's time to lock those scores in now. You have 20 seconds. Head on over to judgeszone.com.
Check this out. What a run. John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity comes out on this freestyle track, ends his freestyle run with the hardest move to pull off here in Monster Jam, a bicycle, ending even in some sidewall donuts. Check it out in the super glue, glued to the action replay right now. Sidewall donuts on the side, 2 BKT tires, and ends with a little bit of damage and destruction, which I know you Monster Jam fans like to see out on the track. So we're gonna see if all those cheers, all the energy translates into your scores, because we've got it locked in. That current score to beat right now is held by Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. It's a score of a 9.194. The score for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity is it's a 9.282. We have a new leader. A win for John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. We are gonna go ahead and take it to a little game with you Monster Jam fans. In Hartford, I'm gonna need your help. So keep your eyes up on that video board as we take a look at the St. Jude Helmet Shuffle. Now, I'm gonna need your eyes to be as quick as potentially those maneuvers out on the track we've seen today. You see the trophy It's in the middle, but I can't help you beyond this one. Keep your eyes on those Monster Jam St. Jude helmets. They're moving around quick, but if you think you know where that trophy is, you might just hold the key to win the game. Did you catch it? We're switching it up again. Hartford, keep your eyes on that trophy. Where is it? Help your friends, help your family. We're gonna line these helmets up, and you're gonna take a final guess. Who thinks it's under number 1? Who thinks 2? Who thinks 3? Hartford, hold up the answer you think. Where that helmet is, where is it hiding? It's not under 3. Not under 1. It's under helmet number 2. Pat yourselves on the back if you got that one right. Good eyes, speedy eyes like our drivers out on the track. Hartford, you guys are a blast. Thanks for playing along with our Monster Jam Helmet Shuffle.
Just like your car has to shift gears to go fast, so does a Monster Jam truck, and that happens through the transmission. Now your car probably has 4 or 5 gears plus reverse. A Monster Jam truck only has first, second, and reverse. So when you see that truck leave the line to soar through the air, you hear those engines really rev up. That's what happens. They're shifting gears. So this transmission is actually going to connect to the motor right here in the center, and then it's going to come back through the assembly, through this coupler, into the transfer case. It's going to transfer the power into the drive shaft to each set of tires on the truck out here. Now in your car, if the transmission goes out, you can be out for a whole month without having something to drive. But in an event, when a transmission goes out, our skilled technicians are so good that they can have the old transmission out, the new one back in, and ready to hit the track in just under 20 minutes.
Let me see those train conductors in the stands. Take a look at the video board because our next competitor's ready to hit the track. Hartford, give it up for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train.
The train has left the station. Let's those conductor horns in the air for Triton Robbins, Crazy Train. And for the final time tonight, Hartford, we need your help. Head on over to judgeszone.com and get those scores locked in now.
Triton Robbins in Crazy Train coming out of that truck proud as he should be. A fantastic freestyle run. I always love when a freestyle run ends with a little two-wheel action. I think that Triton sees that too. Hartford, you have kept up that energy, so let's see exactly what you thought that run deserved. The score for Triton Robbins in Crazy Train is... It's an 8.257, landing him in 5th place. That means your winner of freestyle is John Zimmer Jr. in Terminal Velocity. John Zimmer Jr. adds 8 points to his score, but was it enough? Your overall event champion here today earned 7 points in both the JCB Racing and Freestyle competition, earning 6 points in the two-wheel skills challenge with a total of 20 overall event points. Your overall event champion is... Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash. Hartford, Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash takes her 10th overall event championship of the season home with her here today, and it's all thanks to your help. You got her the win and that trophy. Give it up for her one more time. Jamie Sullivan in Sparkle Smash.
Jamie Sullivan here in the midst of the mayhem of your confetti with consistency is key. You just proved you don't have to win all of the competitions in order to get an overall event championship. What was the momentum? What were you thinking? How did you manage to snag this win?
You know, before coming into freestyle, I knew I had to come out here and give it my all, and that's what we just did. You know, but I owe it all to these UNOH technicians back here. They're constantly working on these trucks, and they got some work tonight to do on all of these trucks. So I want to hear it for all of them and all you fans up in the stands. I heard you guys getting loud, and that's what it's all about. That's what makes us come out here and do what we do.
Let's give it up one more time. Your BKT overall event champion, Jamie Sullivan, Sparkle Smash. But of course, Hartford, we cannot leave without talking to our freestyle winner, John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity. What an incredible run. You almost had it with that sidewall save. What was going through your mind when you were completing that?
Well, when we were sitting at halftime, watching my buddy Colt Stevens and Thunder Roars on one of the stadium series absolutely crank out a 7 Cyclone sidewall. Got me absolutely fired up. Had to come out here and try it. I kind of ended up giving up. Didn't know where I was on the track. Figured I'd just crash it. I know these fans want to see a cool crash. Laid it all out here. Got the 8 point. Style win to cap off the night. Heck yeah.
That's right. Let's give it up one more time. Your freestyle winner, John Zimmer Jr., Terminal Velocity.
A big congratulations to Jamie Sullivan and Sparkle Smash for taking home that overall event championship here tonight. We want to thank each and every one of you who came out to our Monster Jam event in the XL Center. For those of you who tuned in on YouTube to our live stream, you are all a part of our Monster Jam event, and we couldn't have done it without you. Hartford, you really brought the energy, so make sure on your way out, you stop at our Monster Jam merchandise stands. You can check out the latest Spin Master die-cast trucks. It's a perfect way to take a piece of Monster Jam home with you. And don't forget, we've got tickets on sale right now to Monster Jam World Finals happening in Salt Lake City for the very first time ever, 4th of July weekend. We want to see you there. So on behalf of Feld Entertainment, my entire team, my co-hosts Karina and Encarnacion, my name is Keaton Stewart, and we'll see you at the next Monster Jam.